Hi everybody and welcome to Spangley Nails YouTube. My name is Nicole and in today's video we are going to be doing 4 nail art tutorials that each go with one of the 4 WIKKID polishes that were sent to me by Sarah from WIKKID Polish, funnily enough. These polishes range from £7.50 to £8, and without further ado I'm going to jump into the first tutorial, which features this beautiful polish called Crushed Graphite. So I'm going to start off with a dry base of Essie's Go With The Flowy, and then I'm going to top that with a thin layer of my favourite fast drying top coat, which is FEAT, because we're going to be going in with some nail vinyls. And I'm basically placing them on the nail at a sort of like diagonal zigzaggy pattern, and then just because I thought I might use a sponge, I ended up not using a sponge, but because I thought I was going to sponge the glitter on, I went in with my favourite liquid latex to protect the skin round about my nail, but then I ended up just using the brush and just dabbing it on, as you can see, because I don't know, I preferred it that way. I find that dabbing is the best method because of the larger glitter particles that are in this particular polish. So I'm just removing all that fun stuff from my nail, rearranging any glitter bits that might have gone a bit AWOL when I was doing the removing, and then finishing off with a final layer of my favourite fast drying top coat, and that is nail art design number 1. The second nail art design features Aurora, and this is the same design that I done for my Valentine's Day collaboration with Winona, I think it was last year. So I'm going to use my Mother Nature collection plate number 1 from MoU London, and then I'm going to use the wee love hearts on the top right hand corner of the plate, and I'm stamping that in black, and I'm removing the excess with my lint roller, and then I'm filling it, or colouring it all in I should say, with Aurora. If you don't have a lint roller to remove the excess from the stamper, you can always use a bit of sellotape, just as long as you don't touch the actual stamper head with any liquids, especially nail varnish remover, oh my god. So this is 2 coats of Nails Inc.'s Alfred Place, and then I'm going in with my favourite base coat, which is the Ulta 3 base coat, and then I just check to make sure it's like still tacky, and then I go in with my stamping. Like with whatever I'm stamping, I always use base coat because it's the perfect way to, then you don't need to like rush and you don't need to panic. So I'm just cleaning up any excess round about my nail, and then I'm finishing off with my favourite fast drying top coat once again. And I managed to smear the design, which is why you are seeing it at this funny angle, but I think that this funny angle really shows off the colour shift in this particular polish. The third design is this marble design, which features rust, and this is like a dry marble, you'll see in a minute. So I'm starting off with 1 coat of Nails Inc.'s Alfred Place, and then this one will be messy, so I'm going in with my favourite latex barrier, which is the Bliss Kiss Simply Peel, and I'm also using their Miracle Matte for this next part. I'm going in with 1 layer of Nails Inc. Alfred Place, then Nails Inc. Ledbury Road, and then rust on the other side, and then smooshing them all together with a dotting tool, picking that up with the actual stamper, and then popping that onto my nail. Now, you could stop at this part. Once you've removed your liquid latex, you could stop at this part. I think it looks pretty cool, and it would look pretty cool matte as well, or even with a little bit of glitter, but obviously I just, I'm so extra, so I just added some little bits of black lines just to give it a little bit of something. And by the way, if you don't have one of these nail mats, then you can use a silicone baking mat, which is what I used to use before I got my Miracle Matte from my Bliss Kiss, but I will leave the link to mine down below and where you can pick that up. But like I said, if you don't, then eBay or Amazon for a silicone baking mat, because it does the same thing, it just doesn't have the templates on. So the fourth and final design features Aurora, and this is a sort of optical illusion when it comes to the gradient. My boyfriend actually thought that the gradient part was on the top when in Aurora was on the bottom, but it's actually the other way around about. So I've got 1 layer of Bikini So Teeny Iconic Polish, and then I am protecting the skin around my nail once again because I'm going to be doing a gradient with the Bikini Rotini obviously, and Chills and Thrills, which is one of my favourite essay polishes, and then I'm dabbing that onto my nail, and this took 3 dabs to get to this opaqueness. And I don't know why it's been so awkward to remove the liquid latex, because yeah, don't know why. Bizarre. So I'm just going to clean up any excess with a paintbrush, get a grip, Nicole, with a nail art brush, and then add a layer of fast drying top coat, because we're going to add nail vinyls next. So I'm adding on the chevron, and I just cut the bottom part off camera because I realised it was sticking to the, I use little bits of scrap paper to film on, and I realised it was sticking to it, so I just cut that off. And then I'm protecting my nails, my skin around my nails again, because I'm going to dab Portia onto the negative spaces. And this was 2 dabs worth of Portia, and then I'm just removing that, and it all came off in a winner. I am cleaning up again with my nail art brush and finishing off with a layer of Seche Vite. And that is nail art design number 4. So that is the 4 nail art tutorials to go with the 4 WIKKID polishes. If you haven't seen the original swatch and review video of these polishes, then I will pop it as a little clickable I button in the top right, and I'll leave it linked down below and at the end of this video as well, so that you can go and check that out. And all the pictures are also on my Instagram just now as well. So go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below which polish / nail art design was your favourite. I definitely think mine is Portia, followed by Aurora, although I don't know, I kind of chop and change every time I see them. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the wee bell so that you will be notified anytime that I upload. Next week's video will be another Is Beauty of London one. Don't forget to give this video a great big thumbs up, and I will see you guys on next time, whenever that may be. Bye!